50th season of UConn softball. That group of women just made history. For the first time in almost 25 years, they're Big East tournament champs.
Ripped to right and down. This will score 2. McLean and Hess are in, and Tate Gillen with late pixie dust.
This one driven to right. Did she do it again? Of course she did! Grace Jenkins. If you don't know the name yet, learn it. Sydney Potter, earlier this week, set a record. Drove in a run against Butler on Wednesday, broke this Creighton single-season RBI record. But the last couple of days, Sydney's kind of in a funk. Went 0 for 3 against UConn yesterday with a couple of strikeouts. And today, against Providence, she has 2 more strikeouts and 2 at-bats. Is this a slump-busting swing? You bet it is! Sydney Potter, Oppo Taco, and Creighton leads again. This ball charged to the gap. That's down and rolling to the wall. Sebastian turning third. She'll score. Smith, safe. RBI triple. 4-0 Friars.
Wave and a miss! Shea went through it so hard he fell off the mound. He strikes out the Big East Player of the Year with the bases loaded. The adrenaline that's got to be rushing through his veins. The biggest pitch of the season for the Creighton Blue Jays. Creighton is 9 outs away from a Big East championship. And when they get in this spot all season long, they don't lose. They are 28-0. They haven't lost yet this season when they're leading after 6 innings. And Jensen Lewis, when this guy comes into ball games for Creighton, they really start thinking win.
This is Ed Service putting chips to the middle. I think he senses it. I think he's going for the knockout punch. And when you put one of your ace relievers, if not the ace reliever in, the strikeout to walk ratio tells you everything you need to know. He's going to fill up the strike zone. He's going to challenge hitters. Get a little Jeff Samardzija to him right there with the flow. Get that group right there feeling very happy with where they're at right now.
Garrett belongs on a hockey blue line with that hair. My goodness, look at that lettuce. Now, I don't know about the mustache, but the lettuce is excellent.
Get a little Tyler Glass now to him with the glove set up there, too.
You know, Garrett's parents, Garrett's family and friends are going to clip that up and go, did you hear that guy on TV compared me to that guy? Whoa.
Well, I can at least speak from experience from being teammates with old Jeff Samardzija.
Do we know if Garrett Langrell also played wide receiver in football?
If he did, he made the right move playing baseball.
You said it, not me. You said it, not me. Former Notre Dame wide receiver Jeff Samardzija. That's through Langrell and into center. Rob Rispoli, the leadoff hitter for UConn, is on base for the 2nd time tonight.
Now here we go. You know Connecticut, a lot of fight. You don't hold down the best offense in the Big East for 9 innings without some fight here. And top of the order, right where they need to be. Try and jumpstart their offensive night. A tying run now comes to the plate.
And this is where it gets so spooky for UConn, because now you get to that part of the lineup where you are walking around landmines. Caleb Spur homered last time. On deck, you got Ryan Daniels, and I know he struggled today, but he's the Big East Player of the Year, and he's been hot all week. And then after that is Tyler Minnick, who's 1 home run away from tying a record for home runs in a season for UConn baseball. Garrett Langrell has been so good all year, but he has got to get through some choppy waters here.
Well, this is what you do, right? This is what you simulate through spring ball, through fall. these situations that you anticipate to encounter if you're going to be a team that plays into June.
And look, you can have all the success you want in the regular season. You can be good all year like Garrett has been. But it is just different in games like this, in postseason games, conference tournament, NCAA tournament, whereas where Creighton wants to live these next few weeks. Two and two.
Kind of anxious to see, and now that we have some dusk setting in after this replay of the homer, I mean, he knew it too. Spur getting every ounce of that ball. And two of the higher home runs I think we've seen in this tournament this year, right? I mean, you look at Dakota Duffalo had, what, 380? 98-mile-an-hour exit velo. Spur, 99 on the exit velo, but only 328 feet. Both of them was super high, though, to left field.
Line drive, base hit center field. Rispoli up to second, and the plot thickens.
This is the drama, man. This is a great AV again from Spur, who's starting to feel real confident in what he sees. Rispoli at second. Spur now at first. A go-ahead run will come to the plate.
Ryan Daniels coming up. Garrett Langrell, one of the best relievers in the Big East all year. Maybe Creighton's very best. Against the guy who was just named the best player in the conference all year, Ryan Daniels. When you're a fan, when you're a baseball nerd like us, when you show up to the ballpark on a day like this is the exact type of matchup you want.
Well, this is what you work all off season into the preseason. You have these iterations throughout the year, highs and lows, opportunities to be the hero. And you want a veteran hitter if you're Connecticut. You're arguably your best man, your best bullet right here.
A chance to turn around the frustrating afternoon into the evening for one of the best in the sport, Ryan Daniels.
If you're Garrett Langrell, you want just a ground ball. You want to keep everything out of the air.
Creighton has been very concerned when UConn has had runners on the bases in this game.
To me, and I get it because you're trying to keep a double play in order, but to me, you're just asking for trouble. If that throw goes awry, you have got the tying run at second base.
High chopper, middle of the infield. Langrell has got it, but Daniels advances Rispoli to third and Spur to second, with Minnick, one of the best home run hitters in the history of the program, coming up.
I'll tell you, I think Daniels is going to go look at that AB, and he's going to want it back in a big way. Had a pitch that he could have probably done a lot of damage with, and there's going to be some frustration as you see him walk back in the dugout.
Even for really, really good players like that, you can have tough days, and you just don't want it to come with so much on the line. But the table is set for Tyler Minnick in the middle of a historic season. His next home run ties the single-season record for Connecticut baseball, which has had a lot of good players over the years.
He'll take a single through the left side, I can tell you that.
Back-to-back breaking balls, and that time Minnick holds up.
He senses the moment. You can tell borderline hyper-aggressive here as he wants to do damage in a worse way.
He did not go again, as they are just feeding him a lot of soft stuff.
And I don't blame him. Here's why. First base open, one of the best power threats on this team. Take another look at it. You be the judge.
Minnick said, I don't think so. That was a home run hack.
That's unfair. Garrett Langrell, some nastiness right here. Breaking ball, and then here's a turbo sinker right underneath the barrel, right where he wants to be. So now he's gone east and west. He's got everything to work with on home plate.
Got him. I see a sword from Garrett Langrell.
Free air conditioning right there for everyone in the field, and it couldn't have come at a better time if you're a Creighton Blue Jay fan. Look at the perfect sequence, right? I mean, that's exactly what you want to do. Minnick never looked comfortable at the plate in between the fastball and the breaking ball, and now we'll have the intentional walk to load him up for an out at any base with 2 down.
Our friend Pitching Ninja is watching this game. That bad boy's going on all the socials. That pitch from Garrett was something. And to your point, the way he set it up, too, he had everything at the arsenal there. Aiden Doherty coming up. He's had some moments this week for Connecticut. 4 hits and a homer on Thursday against St. John's. Rispoli at third, Spur at second, Biller at first. Aiden Doherty right now is the game at the plate for UConn. I mean, right now, that those things he's throwing up there are unfair.
Well, here's the thing. It's such a late break that the hitters are having to make the decision so early that the amount of late movement, they've got no chance to barrel it up.
You think Aiden sees a fastball at all?
You could, because now he's set up for it. You had away with the breaking balls. You could go back to it, but it's got to be in the dirt. If you want to come with that turbo sinker, start it down the middle, just let it eat onto the inner half of the plate.
Got him! There's that sinker again. And for the 3rd time tonight, UConn has left the bases loaded. The hair is superb, and he's pretty good at pitching, too. Garrett Langrell gets out of the inning.